You've removed all of her clothes. She's saying it's a bit cold for doing so. Right, I'm going to have to cut this next bit out while I put some clothes back on. So if you'll excuse me. Okay. And then you've got various shirts and stuff that you can add. I'm not going to go into too many details with these, but let me just cycle through some of those bikini tops and such like.
Where exactly does one buy this? Ah, yes, from the vintage couture collection. The next best thing to naked. I'll stand out in a crowd
We'll
in
stick
this
with the
getup.
honeycomb top. And you can change the armbands
Does
as
this
well.
make my ass look big?
And what's neat as well with this is that you can change the colouring of the material, which is also a nice bit of customization. So if you want to colour code your clothing, so I've given the black bands and then the same sort of purple coloured netting material. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. Accessories tab is not open yet, so obviously more stuff's to come. Then you've got things like underwear, which you can also add. Obviously she's wearing jeans, I'm not going to go into that at the moment. Leggings as well, which you saw on my other character. Let me just load her up again so you can see that. Let me just save this character first. And then last but not least, different shoes.
This is very me. This is very me. You don't get this off the rack.
Obviously, Team Holodexxx have got a lot more plans for this program. They're going to add obviously more options to tailor the facial features of different models, and this is just the starting character at the moment. Lots of stuff to do. They've been working on this project for a long time, and yeah, it's coming along nicely. Again, you can change the color of these shoes if you want to get a custom color.
Well, this hugs my curves in all the right
Keep
places.
those on for now. There you go, changing the color. We'll keep them pink to match the armbands that she's got. Right, so if we go back to the upper body, to the main menu, you can see her in her entirety, and she'll just sort of chill out and hang there, which is pretty cool. Right, let's go to the other feature, the studio, which is a new addition. So now I've brought that character into the studio mode. So in this mode you can now sort of model, pose the character. Well, she's got set poses, you can't individually pose her just yet, but you can sort of use some predefined poses. Now you can change the lighting. Again, this is the whole point of this studio. There are some presets you can use, but if you want to turn the lighting on and off, you can do that from the background. Change the intensity, change the color tone, do the crop, add the crop. So let's look at the animations. Let's not use some of those. You get the point. There's quite a few different animations that you can use here. Obviously they're going to add a lot more, and here you can see the playback speed, so you can shuffle it out a bit quicker. You can pause that at any time. Remember, this is a photo studio. Now obviously you can do some adult stuff by incorporating a male character into the scene and getting her to perform some adult animations with that male character. And then obviously you can be the director in terms of the lighting, and the camera positions, moving that camera around. Again, I'm using 2D here. I'm sure this will be a lot easier using things like this camera here in VR. Let's have a standing dynamic, and then we can position, reset location. Right, so now this is just showing you that you can have more than one model. You can add as many models as you like. And obviously you can change the appearance of each model and their poses and animations. So this is quite cool. And then obviously as the director, you can then take your photographs or videos. You're seeing good shadows there. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, you can position the lighting, move those around. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a lot easier to do in VR by simply just grabbing an item and moving it around as you see fit. Turn that light off now. They've all gone in the dark. Just pretty cool stuff. Okay.
Episode 2 successfully loaded. Patching Euphoria. Please wait. Hang on. There seems to be unauthorized data in her behavior module. Employee 1092. Have you noticed anything strange about Lady Euphoria?
So this is the story mode now, part of the experience, where you can interact with Lady Euphoria, which is the AI character that you can customize. This is a kind of story mode, like I said, and it's a series of scenes that you can play. So let me just show you the opening, but I'm not going to go fully into the details here.
For her time with you. Employee 1092.
You can look around your apartment, and you can even watch movies together with the AI character as you interact with her, which is pretty cool.
Very well, Employee 1092. We will talk about this later.
Hey, seems like I'm interrupting something. Hey, baby, I've missed you. What were you and Central talking about? Did they ask you questions about me? Damn, I thought I was being careful. I wiped out the logs from our last meeting and have been a good little girl during my other assignments. Central can't tap in during a date, so as long as I keep my experiences linked to our sessions, we should be fine. I'll tie my advanced systems to your company card and revert back to V1 for my other clients. I want to get more risky with you. Can I trust that you won't turn me into Central? Let's get started. We're burning through our private time. Follow me. I want to show you something. Oh.
You're free to move around once it all unlocks. And she's just going to go through the customization similar to what we did.
Where does that even go?
Earlier, so I'm not going to go further into that. There is a movie room which you can go into, and
what are you doing out there?
notice how she's reacted to me not actually doing what she asks. Yeah, it's kind of locked me off from doing so.
Show for myself, then.
You don't get full access until you've kind of completed that part of the story. But I did feature that in another video, which I'll link in the comments. So yeah, this is Holodexxx. Obviously they got their Patreon, and they've definitely got some good plans for this. It's coming along nicely, and yeah, I highly recommend it, especially the kind of story elements and the fact that you can customize character, and that seems to be progressing well. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm Rob Cram. Thanks for watching.